Thanks for joining us here for the ABC 6 News webcast. I'm Tanya Carter on this Thursday, March 10th, 2016. Well, topping our news this evening, the Red Cross has set up a shelter for floodwater evacuees. The Washington County Convention Center is currently serving as the shelter for residents displaced by the flood. Now, so far, residents have come to the Convention Center, but they are prepared for 50 residents and even more if needed. Now, warm food, water, and a bed is waiting for those who have been affected by the rising water.
Center will be out here 24/7. We do have DHS out here helping with us. During this time, I just advise everybody to just stay informed with the reporters and the news of what's going on. It is really bad. The streets are really bad. If you do not have to get out, please do not get out on the streets because it is dangerous.
Now, the shelter will remain open as needed. If you are in need of evacuation help, you can call 662-390-7352. Now, the heavy rains not sparing the residents of the Winterville community. This is still located in Washington County. These photos coming into the ABC 6 newsroom showing how the rising floodwaters reaching way above the porch in this little community nestled along Highway 1 North. Washington County Sheriff deputies have been patrolling the area to make sure the residents there are safe, also sandbagging some of the areas. Meanwhile, today's rain has also left Cleveland neighborhoods underwater. Areas around Delta State from 1st to 6th Streets are underwater, and several neighborhoods on the west side of Cleveland were also flooded. County officials are encouraging residents to stay out of the flood waters and say this flooding is unprecedented.
It's amount of tremendous rain before, so it's new to us. We're attempting to handle it in every way that we can, but going to be overwhelming for some particular people.
County officials say up to 100 homes across Bolivar County are underwater. They are also opening a Red Cross shelter in Mound Bayou due to the floodwaters. And those who need sandbags in Bolivar County are advised to go to the road department on Highway 61. Now, so far, they have distributed more than 20 tons of sand to residents. They will be open until the sand runs out. Over in Sunflower County, the straight winds and heavy rains are to blame for damage to a school roof. This is a photo of the roof tiles which fell onto the physical education classroom this afternoon at Inverness Elementary School. Officials say faculty and students were in the hallway at the time because the straight line winds were so high it sounded like a tornado. The roof folded back on top of the building. Luckily, there are no kids in the classroom again at the time. The classroom has extensive water damage, and the school officials say that classes will be in session on Friday. Well, Clarksdale Mayor and Coahoma County officials also declaring a state of emergency. You're looking at the flooding situation in Clarksdale. These photos coming in from the Greenbow neighborhood on Confederate Street. Vehicles nearly underwater in Clarksdale with houses basically nearly covered with water. City officials have opened up the Civic Auditorium for anyone needing to evacuate their homes or in need of a warm and safe place to stay. Now, they say that they may open up the Expo Center if the auditorium fills up. And across the river in Arkansas, Chico County also getting plenty of heavy rainfall. Some parts of Chico County have received more than 14 inches of rain since Tuesday. Emergency management has been performing ongoing water rescue since late last night, especially for folks who live in the county and low-lying areas. At least 17 families are already displaced and staying with Red Cross. Emergency management officials say they have never seen anything like this.
No, sir, never. That's what me and my sheriff was talking about 4 o'clock this morning. We have seen water in places that we have never seen it before. It's unreal.
Residents in Chico County can pick up sandbags behind the Chico County Road Department, on Airport Road in Lake Village.